I asked you guys to submit your fictional childhood crushes, and you really delivered. We are going to be ranking... What's that? We will be ranking all 74 of these, and I'll turn 3 of them into anime girls. But in the end, only one can become best girl. So here's our tier list. The tiers are based on how I imagine you were as a child. We got S, based kid. A, sweet summer child, you were probably pretty innocent. B, normal childhood, must be nice. C, your parents were probably worried about you. And then F, other kids did not want to play with you. Android 18 has made it to every tier list we have ever done. She looks like a very normal choice because she seems like the waifu. So I actually thought it was a joke, right? Karen the computer from SpongeBob. I googled it and I was like, why is there just a computer screen? Like, I don't really get it, and I don't think anyone else gets it either. Definitely based. I mean, who doesn't like Shigo? A few people that said Lola Bunny said no furry, but a Lola Bunny. If your parents saw that you were into like rabbits, would they be worried? I personally don't think so. Jake Long's mom. I personally always thought when you get older is when you start being into the moms. But when you were a child, you're not into the moms, are you? Are you? Sarah Bellum from Powerpuff Girls, and I think the photo got cut off. No, actually, I think that is her. Yeah, no, this is her. How objectifying? How objectifying? We're gonna put on based. Jessica Rabbit, because Jessica Rabbit, of course! Sorceress from Warcraft 3. If I was your mom and I saw you being excited about hanging out with a Minecraft looking character, I'd be worried too. Nala from Lion King. I can understand thinking that she's hot, or like it awakens something in you. If I was a kid and I went to school and I was said to my friends that I am in love with Simba, no one would play with me. So I would put that one in F, okay? I'm not hating, I like her, but just saying. Next one was Princess Clara from Drawn Together. I don't know, dude. She had a Cthulhu for that. Okay, you don't need to say more. You don't need to say more. Tinkerbell. I want to put her in Sweet Summer Child, but the fact that this person wrote, I'm telling you, in the first animated Peter Pan movie, there's that scene where she can't fit through the keyhole because her ass is too big, so she starts and the part where she stands on a mirror to measure how big her ass is, that was some good shit. Yeah, okay. I really want to say that other kids did not want to play with you. Okay, so it's safe to say that Shigo is a crowd favorite, which in my opinion is totally understandable. Fire in the hole! In Kim Possible, she's one of the villains of the show, along with this blue guy. The most important parts of her character is her attitude. She's got a temper, she's violent, and she has a snarky attitude. Girl boss. So we're gonna give her a confident but kind of laid back pose, like hand on a hip like this. She's also pretty pale. She's got that iconic green and black asymmetrical design, but instead of drawing her outfit just like that, you know, because that's boring, let's redesign her clothes into something more. You could see someone wear this in real life too. You know, maybe at a rave or something. We have to give her an expression that suits her character. I think this face gives the f you looking at. Right? And we gotta do something about that hair. I'm thinking long wavy black, just like her normal hair, with some green reflections, just to give it something extra. Shigo also has that superpower and it radiates this green energy, and I kinda don't wanna lose that in this assignment, so let's make her hold this radiating phone instead. And here's our final design. How do you like her now? Shigo is done. Now onto a bigger challenge. For half of you, this might be a very controversial choice, but the other half of you are probably just saying, F yeah. I'm not joking when I say that Lola Bunny has made it to almost every tier list I've ever done. So I guess here we are. Lola Bunny is the girlfriend of the main character in Looney Tunes. You know, the other bunny. To me, her most striking feature is that she's a rabbit. But since this video is turning things into anime waifus, I'm gonna have to make her human. Sorry, furries. Let's go with a pretty basic pose, but let's highlight her curves. I think going with her Space Jam outfit is fine here, since we're already designing a lot of other things here. Let's give her shoes though. Sorry for you guys. Some sneakers that suits what she's wearing. Her ears are tied back and kind of like floppy. It's probably supposed to look like hair, or maybe it's the type of rabbit she is, but we can use that to make twin tails that coincidentally just look like rabbit's ears. And these bangs that have a different color than the rest of the hair. Whatever. So she's portrayed as the sexy rabbit woman, but she also seems cheery, so her expression needs to reflect that personality. Let's make her a bit toothy, because, you know, she's supposed to be a rabbit. Looking at her, I feel like there's something missing. Now that's better. Sometimes round things can be complemented by other round things. So that's our bunny girl turned human. Now on to the biggest challenge. Can I do the same to a freaking lioness? Nala from Lion King. I think this specific scene has burned itself into the memories of half of the current adult population, so that's gonna be my inspiration for making her a successful waifu. I want to try recreating this look without having her lay on the grass with Simba on top of her, but I think if we angle her head, neck and chest correctly, we can manage to get somewhat of the same feel. Her skin tone also needs to be warm and tan, you know, kind of like a lion. And when it comes to clothes, Nala the lioness doesn't have any, but I want to recreate this stripe going down her belly. I was thinking something fluffy like this sweater top and some accessories that just kind of make it feel like lion fur. Now onto the hair. Since I'm sticking to the challenge of making them humans and not bunny or lion girl, although it was really tempting to just give her some lion ears, but decided to go with this hood that just kind of fits with the sweater thing we got going on. I also gave her some lion nails. Oh my god, 3 feet! And let's just pretend that one of these strings is like a tail or something. Now the most important part of this drawing is her me eyes. So of course I'm gonna struggle with this one a lot. It's the pressure! All struggles aside, here's the final result. And now it's time to find out who is the best waifu. I ran a poll and the results are in. That is crazy. That is not how I expected the results to turn out. Okay, so on last place we got Shigo and she only got 13% of the votes. So coming up on first place, we got Nala with 65% of all the votes. That leaves Lola for the second place and she got 22% of the votes. So yeah, I did not imagine an F tier character to actually win the entire waifu poll. So that was turning your childhood crushes into anime women. Do they still make your heart race? Let me know which one you believe should be the best girl. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye!